Hey y'all, it's your friendly neighborhood panda here, back again for another episode, and today's episode is brought to you via Patreon request from my Patreon subscriber, Katie. Yes, I have a Patreon, we'll talk about that in a minute. But Katie has requested that for the holiday season, I take a look at Making Christmas from The Nightmare Before Christmas, and then the cover by Pentatonix. Now, there's always some debate over is The Nightmare Before Christmas a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? I say why not both? So let's take a look and see what we can see in the comparison to these two songs.
This time, making Christmas. Making Christmas is so fine.
It's ours this time, and won't the children be surprised?
It's ours this time.
Now it's interesting here. Throughout the whole movie, obviously this Halloween town is their job, and their life is to create the spookiest, scariest Halloween possible, right? Scare the kids and have the best scares, the best, spooky decor and all this kind of stuff. And now Jack has gone and said that, no, Christmas is better. This is what we're going to do. And so it's kind of an odd juxtaposition here, the way they're singing it, or at least it seems like it to me. If you're just taking this song by itself, it seems like the people of the town are very confused and are kind of not as into this as they were when they were trying to put it together a Halloween. Now, obviously, if you take the movie as a whole, there's a whole story behind it, and there's there's all kinds of things to think about. But if you take the song as it is, it seems like they're not as, I don't know, they're not as enthusiastic as they would be, normally.
Making Christmas, making Christmas, making Christmas. Time to give them something fun they'll talk about for years to come. Let's have a cheer from everyone.
It's time to party. Making Christmas, making Christmas.
Snakes and mice get wrapped up so nice with spider legs and pretty bows.
Now, as it goes on, it seems like they're getting a little more into it because they're able to make the toys, gruesome and Halloween-y. So they're able to do best of both worlds. But I love the voice acting in this. Every character, and there's so many, every character has something different to it. So you always have something interesting to listen to, and you can tell who's who. That thing is saying this line, that thing is saying this line, because each one of them has their own unique voice.
Ours this time.
All together, that's and this with all our tricks. We're making Christmas time. Here comes Jack.
I don't believe what's happening to me. My hopes, my dreams, my fantasy.
Ooh, that laugh.
Won't they be impressed? I am a genius. See how I transform this old rat into a most delightful hat.
My compliments from me to you on this your most intriguing hat. Consider though this substitute, a bat in place of this old rat. No, now that's all wrong. This thing will never make a present. It's been dead for much too long. Try something fresher, something pleasant. Try again, don't give up.
All together, that and this with all our tricks we'll make.
You can see the mentality where, okay, it's not that he's saying that these things are too Halloween-y. These things he says will do for Christmas. They're great for presents. But let's just tweak them a little bit. No, bat instead of a rat. Or something that's a little more freshly dead. So it has not really, they haven't really changed, so to speak. They're just putting their own spin on a different holiday.
Christmas time.
the dichotomy of they're going back and forth between the two workshops. The elves, they're doing what they always do. The people in the town are doing things the Halloween way, and neither of them really know what the other is up to. And so obviously it's interesting further on in the movie when those things kind of collide, but it's so funny just to see the two of them side by side.
This time.
So cute. I love it's one of those, I've seen the movie many times, but I always love being reminded of the really kooky and fun things they do with it. So let's see how Pentatonix reimagined it, shall we?
This time.
Okay, so automatically they have a fuller sound. They've got more going on. They've got more percussion in the background, and they've got more harmonies and melodies and some bell tones, doom, 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 dooms, things in the background to perk up your ears, because you don't have all the big scenery of the scene that's going on, and you're watching this happen, or they're bringing these things into frame, and all that kind of stuff. So they're perking up your ear so that you are still interested, right? But it's done with, obviously without the claymation and with real people.
Making Christmas. Making Christmas. Making Christmas is so fine. It's ours this time, and won't the children be surprised? It's ours this time.
Okay, and then they also took, and now they're doing the back and forth between the regular tradition, fun, happy Christmas, and then the dark, sinister, Halloween-y version of Christmas. But they're also taking and making it their own in a way, because the original was do 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 do, fairly monotonous. Okay, the action that you were watching on screen was what you were worried about, and the lyrics were what you were worried about. Here they've got themselves and the lyrics, and so they need something else to make it fuller and make it more interesting to the ear.
Making Christmas. Time to give them something fun they'll talk about for years to come. Let's have a cheer from everyone. Snakes and mice get wrapped up so nice, with spider legs and pretty bows. It's ours this time. All together, that and this, with all our tricks, we're making Christmas time. I don't.
Okay, that smile was way too creepy for me, but anyway. They're making it a lot more energetic, okay? Not just with the beatboxing, but the tempo is about the same. But they've got a lot more movement in the layers and in the melody lines and in the beatboxing. So it's got a lot more energy to it, which is really cool.
Don't believe what's happening to me. My hopes, my dreams, my fantasy.
Okay, those eyes, guys.
Won't they be impressed? I am a genius.
See how I transform this old rat into a most delightful hat.
Compliments from me to you on this, your most intriguing hat. Consider though the substitute a bat in place of this old rat. No. Yeah, that's all wrong. This thing will never make a present. It's been dead for much too long. Try something fresh or something pleasant. All together, that and this, with all our tricks, we're making Christmas time. 'Cause when the full moon starts to climb, we'll all sing out, it's Christmas time.
obviously they, it's a lot shorter because they didn't have all the sequences of the elves and the people of the town making all these gifts. Obviously that's, something that would be very boring and very monotonous in a music video like that. But it also seems a little shorter, like I said, because they kept the energy up much more, which makes it just as fun in its own right as watching the movie is, really. Well, y'all, I really enjoyed both of these versions of the songs. Thank you, Katie, for requesting it. And if you want to do what Katie did and request a guaranteed monthly song that I check out here on the channel, the original and the cover of the song, check out my Patreon. I'll leave the link in the description below. For the $5 tier, you can get access to early releases of videos, behind the scenes content. We have a Discord community too. But for the $10 tier, you can get all of that, plus a guaranteed monthly request, one a month, of a song that I check out on this channel. But if you can't do that, that's not a problem. Don't worry about it. Do me a favor then. Go ahead and click the like button and subscribe here on my YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell whenever I post next. Those things help out the YouTube channel tremendously, and they don't cost you a thing. All right. Well, y'all, until the next video, have a good day, night, morning, evening, whatever time zone you happen to be in, and I'll see you in the next one.